Okay guys, hey, I'm back again for another update. Okay, I'm smiling so big because of something I have come across in my organizing. Okay, sorry, I'm moving the camera. Alright, I am not through organizing all this stuff. So this is what I have left. So I still have the bead stuff to go through again and finish up. These two are empty. I've got this empty now. Still got to figure out what to do with this. And I got to go through this. And then I have all these empty things here. And I got to figure out where to put these still yet. I kind of feel like that once that's my card and envelopes. And this is the stationery and paper pads. I kind of feel like when I go through this and figure this out, hopefully I can find somewhere for all of that, then I feel like I'll put those in there. But we'll see. Okay, so this is what I done. I came across more cards and I've put them in my box. So I put my box up there. I don't know what else to do with it right now. Okay, I've got my napkins in here. Decorative pretty napkins to craft with, and I got that in there. And right there for now. Later on, that might end up sitting back in this. That's where I had it, because this slides up in there, and then that can sit on it, whatever I may be storing in here. You know, I don't know. Okay, I had some trash to throw away. Done that. Okay, this little thing right here was full of little bitty scraps of like scrapbook paper that you cut up that has cute little pictures, and even little things that I had made to be little embellishments to decorate with. So I have these drawers. That's what these drawers are full of. You know, it's little things like that. And I was putting things, and I have things in here and things in here. So I decided, I looked through what everything was, and so this pouch here, y'all see how puffy and big it is now. What I had in here, then I decided to put all of that stuff that was in that little thing in there with it. So that's over here. Okay, I decided to move my two. I'm keeping those cards that I'm storing in this box and this little thing of cards. I'm putting them here, keep them set out here where I can see them, and hoping I can use them more to send to people. So that's what I done there with that. Now, what I'm laughing about, okay, I'm going to slow down for this. I've got this card laid out here because I got to ask my husband something about it. It sounds like it's somebody he knows that he's worked with, and it sounds like that we were supposed to send this card to them instead of them sending it to us, and I'm wondering if we forgot or whatever. Something to do with somebody that he works with and something he worked and done. So I need to ask him about that. That's why I have that laid out. Okay, let me lay this over here. This is what I'm laughing about. Now, this was one of my little empty containers, and this is not going to stay in here. These are numbered in order papers, and they're folded, but yet they pop open and won't stay in a nice neat stack just laying by themselves in order. They mess up, so I stuck them in here to keep them in order till I could show y'all. But they're not going to stay in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this little bag back over with my empty containers over there where I'm through. Now, let me set y'all up. I'm going to get the camera fixed. Got to get the screen turned around where I can see. Okay, get it all set up. Sorry, I'm moving y'all so here. But I need to get it fixed right. I'm going to have to tilt it down a little bit. Oh, God. There we go. That's too much. Okay, there we go. Now, I want it like that, where it's straight. Okay, guys. What are we on? Let me get my eyes on so I can see. Let me clean them off first. This is going to be a long video. Oh, this is so neat and fun. I want to keep these. I'm going to show them to her. Oh man, it's kind of sad, but yet fun. I want to still do it, but I don't know if she would like it now. She's all grown up. I'll explain. I will explain. Okay, so y'all know me. I gotta get everything back in place. Let me put my rag back over here where I keep it. Okay, we're on. Hang on. Get the yawn out of the way. We are on 517. Okay. Now, I know I have some new subbies, so they're not going to know, but all I'm in a hurry, slow down, Sherry, so you won't mess up and you can tell the story right. Okay. I'm excited because I found this. Oh, my word. Y'all see how I do and get. Okay. Calm down. Breathe. Okay, my old subbies knows about my Mississippi babies. So for my new subbies, I have 2 sets of babies. A Mississippi set and a Tennessee set. Now what I mean by that, y'all know I have said that I have babysat all my life, right? So my Mississippi babies, I live in Mississippi here now, but before we moved to Tennessee and Louisiana and then here, we lived in Mississippi before, but in a different place. And we moved from there to Tennessee, and that's what started it all, the moving and different houses. And in 2009, yes. We moved from there in 2009. So however many years that is, that's how long ago this was that I started babysitting a little girl. I don't need to go into the whole story. When I get, because it'll just take it much longer. I will do, y'all let that be a question in my question of the week. My new subbies, if you're interested in this and want to know about it, ask me to tell the story about my babies. Mississippi babies and Tennessee babies, and I'll explain all that to y'all. But I started keeping them there. Okay, so we moved to Tennessee, and then we moved to Lacombe, Louisiana, and now we've moved here, back in Mississippi. So, since we have lived here in Mississippi, this time, my Mississippi babies has not come to stay with me. The last time they had come to stay with me, we was living in Pearl River in a trailer. It was between selling our Louisiana Lacombe house and finding this house over here in Mississippi to live in. So we was having to live in a trailer in Pearl River. Our church is in Pearl River, so, you know. And it's a family, actually, in our church that own the trailer. Sorry, family in our church that own the trailer that we rented it from. Okay, so we was staying there the last time my Mississippi babies, 2 of them anyway, came to stay with me at that point in time. And the last time that any of them come, one of them, which was the other one that didn't come that time, she didn't come to stay with Mommy Shay. She came to stay with Katie. Katie's married and has her own house now and has a husband and a baby. She came and stayed with Katie. I only seen her a couple of little bitty few minutes times. And that's how, now that Katie's here with us and in her own house, that's how it's going to be from now on. If they're going to come back, they're getting grown on me. So anyways, but the last time they had come to stay with me when we was in Lacombe, these are messing up, oh Lord. When we was in Lacombe, I gotta make sure I have the right one here, yes. When we was in Lacombe, Louisiana, gotta fix my light, it went dim. We lived in Lacombe, Louisiana, in that house, and 2 of them come and stayed with us. Well, during that time, the oldest child, what it is, it's 3. They're brothers and sisters, the Mississippi babies. Tennessee babies is 3 boys, brothers. But it's Bailey is the oldest girl, then Cody, the middle girl, then I always say Bubba, but his name, I had to think for a minute what his real name was. Miles is the baby boy. And we've always called him Bubba. I actually nicknamed all of them. It's Bailey Boo, Cody Doo, and Bubba Too. That's how I named them. That last part always rhymed to Bailey Boo, Cody Bub, Cody, oh Lord. Bailey Boo, Cody Doo, and Bubba Too. Okay. So it was Bailey and Bubba, not over here, it's not 4, it's 3. Bailey and Bubba that came to stay with me in Lacombe, Louisiana. And back then, Bailey was much younger, tomboyish, still ran around and played, and she wasn't into makeup. But she was at the age to really be into makeup. She was like, I can't even remember. She's either 18 or 19 now. So then, 14, 15. So she should have been getting into makeup, but she wasn't. She was still tomboyish and running around and playing. So I didn't think about this then, and they stayed with us and then they went home. But then they had planned and was supposed to come back another time and stay with us later while we were still in that house. And I had seen some video that made me think of this, and I thought, hey, I'm going to do that and fix it up for Bailey to do when she comes back to stay with me. And so I fixed her a treasure hunt, and I wrote clues out. And I was going to hand her the first one, and then I was going to have all the others hid in different places all around the house and outside in the yard too, and for her to find. And then the last clue was going to lead her to a bag of goodies, candy and snacks. She was always a snacker and liked to do that, so I had fixed her up a little goodie bag of candies and snacks and hid them. So the thing about it, I fixed these papers up. I had planned it out. I knew where I was going to hide them, and I fixed the clues up to fit all that and everything. And I waited and waited, and then it failed. The trip failed. They never did get to come back and stay with us there. Then when they came when we was in the trailer, well, all my stuff was packed up. It wasn't the same house. Wouldn't be the same hiding places and things. And besides, I don't think I even thought about it during that time. Everything was packed up, and it was Christmas time. So, and then they haven't come since we've been here. Now, Cody has come since we've been here, but like I said, she stayed with Katie at her house, and I didn't see her much. Anyway, so, but I have run across these. They were in that little container of all the little bitty papers and embellishments. This is going to go over. It's going to be another video, because it's just too long. But anyway, I picked up a white piece of paper, and it said freezer on it. One word, freezer. And I said, freezer? What? I was confused. But then when I opened it up and seen what it was, I remembered. Oh no, I gotta plug my thing up. Hang on. I don't want my battery to die. Y'all give me a minute. So then I remembered what it was, and I said, oh, that's so sad, because she never did even get to, I'm plugging it up, y'all, sorry. She never did even get to come back and stay with me to do that. And then I thought, well, now it would all be different. I could change it up for here. I don't know when they're coming back. But then I thought, she's so grown up now, and she's doing makeup now, because when they had come to the trailer and stayed with us, she had started doing the makeup then. And so she was starting to come out of her little kid self into the grown-up Bailey. So anyway, and now that she's 18 or 19 now, I don't think she would want to do something like this. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen her and been around her. I don't know how much she's changed from being a tomboy to wearing makeup, and she works, she has a job, she drives now. Oh my goodness, my babies were grown up. So anyway, these, I've sat here and I've read them all, and I want to read them to y'all and explain everything. This is the clues. There's 20 clues. We're already at 14. So, my cameras only do 20-minute videos, and then it goes over to the next video. So y'all will miss a little bit if I don't pay attention. And but then it'll keep recording on to the next one, but it's going to be another video after this one that this is in. So anyway, so I was to hand her the first clue. So this is like clue number 1. It says clue 1 on it. I would hand it to her, and on the first side of it, first she is supposed to read what I wrote for her. And this is what I wrote for her. You love to hunt bucks, because she did. See, she was a tomboy. I don't know if she still likes to do that or not. She would go hunting with her daddy or by herself and hunt deer, and she'd kill them. So I wrote this. You love to hunt bucks and stuff. Well, we have no bucks, but we got you some stuff. And that's the little bag of goodies I fixed up for her. But let me continue reading. I'll start over again. I know this is what takes it so long. You love to hunt bucks and stuff. Well, we have no bucks, but we got some stuff. So go on this treasure hunt. But there is a catch. Each clue rhymes. And then I wrote over and put an arrow to let her know to flip it over and read the back side. So on the back side, it says clue 1. What? Oh, by the way, they called me Mama Shay. They still call me Mama Shay. But I called myself, when she was a baby, to her, Bailey. She was the first one. That's where it all started. I called myself Mama Shay to her when I babysit her. So, they all call me Mama Shay. Now, my Tennessee boys calls me Aunt Shay, or Aunt Sherry. Supposed to be Aunt Shay. Their mama says Sherry. She can't get used to saying Shay. So she always said that, but I told the boys, call me Aunt Shay. Anyway, so first clue 1. What is Mama Shay's favorite? And then I have a line to fill in that has no gloom. What is Mama Shay's favorite? Whatever that goes in that line that has no gloom. What goes in that line rhymes with gloom. And what it was my craft room. I had a big craft room. I miss it so bad in that Lacombe house. So anyway, it was my craft room. So it's supposed to be, if she fills it in, it would say, what is Mama Shay's favorite? Well, or favorite room. What is Mama Shay's favorite room that has no gloom? And then she would guess my craft room. So I was going to have my craft room door closed, and I had a sign hanging up on my door that my friend Audie made me. It's packed up right now, Audie, but I will put it on my door when I get in here. I was going to have the next clue kind of stuck somewhere behind that sign or something around that for her to find. So when she went up to the door, if she just didn't think about it and open the door when I went, I was going to stop her and I'm going to say, halt, stop. Do you like my, something like, do you like my craft room sign my friend Audie made me? And let her look at it, and then maybe she would see the clue, So then she would get it, and it would be clue 2. And clue 2, well, what I'd done, so on the back of each clue, so that I would remember, because I wasn't hiding them, I wasn't going to hide them till when I knew she was coming, and maybe they were on their way, but before she got there, hide all the clues. So I wouldn't be hiding them while she was there, Okay, so to remind myself, I put on the back of each clue where that clue went. So this clue, it says, back of craft room sign. See there? Okay, so that's where this one was going to be hid. Alright, clue 2. I hang on the wall, but I get no, and so again it's another blank. Well, the word that goes here rhymes with wall. So I hang on the wall, but I get no, so what rhymes with wall? Call. What it is, I have this old-timey phone. It's packed up right now. I hope it's okay. And I had it hanging on the wall. Where did I have it at? I had it in the living room by the big mirror. And it has a little compartment that opens up. And so I was going to have the next clue hid in it. So I hang on the wall, but I get no call. And I was hoping, she would get that call rhymes with wall, and by no